Push your limits, break a sweat, and build lasting friendships in a supportive community. This is where you'll feel empowered and inspired to develop lifelong skills for personal and professional achievement. At the Student Recreation Center, we are a community of over 25,000 Condors striving to soar in state-of-the-art facilities. We foster an environment where determination meets opportunity.
We're here to motivate, driving growth, and providing leadership on your journey to a healthier, happier you.
We're a diverse community, fueling our passion with each rep, each sweat drop, and each moment of personal growth.
We are constantly challenging ourselves, pushing our boundaries, and celebrating every personal achievement along the way.
We are the pulse of friendly competition in pursuit of victory and camaraderie through sports and friendship.
We are fierce competitors, where diversity strengthens our bond and enhancing our skills on and off the pitch.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are fueled by determination, teamwork,
and the thrill of victory on and off the field.
We
are Condors.
This is your opportunity to explore our dynamic programming and find the physical activities that ignite your passion. Visit the Student Recreation Center today to join the community of Condors striving to soar on campus.
Welcome, Condors, to today's rugby match featuring the visiting St. Lawrence Surge and your hometown, Conestoga Condors. Conestoga College would like to acknowledge we are located on the bottom of the track and promise to the Haudenosaunee peoples of 6 nations, which includes 6 miles on each side of the Grand River. This is the unceded territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee people. Could we ask that both teams to line up along their team sideline and fans to rise if you're able to for the playing of our national anthem. Conestoga College is a proud member of the Ontario Collegiate Athletic Association, and as a member, adheres to the fair play policy as outlined by the OCAA. Conestoga College staff and the game officials have the right to remove any spectator exhibiting unsportsmanlike, rude, or objectionable behavior, as well as foul language during the match. Please cheer in a professional and sporting way. Thank you.
It's always a tough one to look at. You know that's St. Lawrence's side, right, guys? I don't know if you guys are catching on.
Yeah, we having a tough go.
Look, there you go. I can't see anything.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No. Amazing.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Lineout goes over top on a beautiful day here at the Fountain Street Complex. There's men's rugby action. Conestoga in the white, and it will be St. Lawrence in black. All knotted up 0-0 so far in this game, as both teams looking for the opening try. Conestoga had good defense early on in this match and are looking to capitalize. So it looked like there might have been a knock on a big tackle there for Conestoga right near the try line. Going to set up another scrum here deep in St. Lawrence territory. Quick little reset. We're ready to have another scrum momentarily. Conestoga really driving as soon as Conestoga has it. Here they go. Couple of quick offloads. That one missed the intended target. Pick quickly up and going for the try. Waiting for the signal from our official. I don't believe it is a try. Like Zach Snyder was trying to score for the Condors. Unless that ball's going to be brought out. Up and away. Conestoga now with it. Couple of nice broken tackles, still moving forward. Good push for Conestoga. Really seeing Conestoga break the tackles along, showcasing their physicality, been a key factor as they head into this game against St. Lawrence. Nice offloads, getting a tackle, round 1-2, and a nice push there from number 15. That's Jackson McDonald Inglis. Conestoga really attacking the surge early on. Whistle going to sound, stopping play. That one up and away, heading towards touchline, and it will out.
Forward, John here. Right as that ball comes in the water, he then doesn't have to walk his feet. He's in a good position.
On the season, Conestoga 1-1, a very strong showing in their opening match. From a very close one, 29-26. St. Lawrence still looking for their first win. They coming to today's match 0-2. So we set up for a line out. Won by the surge. Now rumbling, moving forward as St. Lawrence looking to open the scoring. Across midfield. See them on the right side of your screen in the black you mentioned earlier, moving towards Conestoga's 10-meter line. So far on the season, 8 different Condors with the tries this season, as they have totaled 87 points as a club. Jackson McDonald Inglis as well as Jair Samuels, both with 20 points. Big kick, that one's going to touch. Lineup setting up as we are deep into Condors territory. Team Conestoga spent a lot of time in the Surge's territory. See what as that one goes over top of an outstretched arm. A good stiff arm now. It's St. Lawrence threatening. Nice low tackle trying to wrap up the legs. Didn't quite make out the number. I believe that's going to be number 17. That's Jerk Pasture. Heading towards the try line, still not in. St. Lawrence quickly trying to get there, punching the first one in. Still not in. No, Conestoga's defense holds strong as they tried to turn away this surge attack. That will be a try for St. Lawrence. As we look to see who gets credit, Conestoga held strong. Eventually, St. Lawrence able to find a seam and get in.
That's a try for St. Lawrence third, scored by number 6, Alex Huston.
Alex Arsenal going to be getting that try. His second on the season, now has 10 points for the Surge. Drummond for the convert. That one will be no good. Score remains Surge 5 off the opening try of the match. Haley Conestoga 5-0. St. Lawrence totaling 44 points coming to today's match. So we are back underway. That nice pickup from Samuels gets possession for the Condors as they try to even it up.
Come on, Condors!
See Conestoga really early on in this game having some good offloads. Those quick hands really allowing them to put St. Lawrence on their heels. Trying to see if they can get the try. Nice little juke, tries to get a little bit more ground. Be met by a couple of Surge defenders. That will set up a scrum. So we are near the 22-meter line on St. Lawrence's side of the field. We're backing away, good push. And now here comes St. Lawrence looking for the offload. And a nice wrap-up tackle from Samuels. Another couple nice tackles. Trying to get through the rock. Tops. Conestoga doing a good job, really not allowing St. Lawrence any room. Almost getting to Conestoga, able to get him out. He's still on his feet. That's going to be Lane LaBelle going to fight for ground. That one up, heading towards, watching it go into touch. As that one out of play, will set up a line out. Conestoga would love to try to get the ball back, see if they can win this contest. That one through the gap, and now a bouncing ball. A whistle will stop play from our official. Looks to be a down surge player. He's going to be tended to by the athletic therapist. Player's going to get some motor wheel step aside momentarily.
Yeah.
All set to resume action. Both of these teams exceptionally good at the scrum. Quick little reset. We will do it again. Well, we are back underway. So seeing if they can break the line of St. Lawrence. Quick little cut, getting through a seam. Still on his feet, shedding a couple tackles. Great run for Conestoga. Big battle on the far side of the field. Conestoga has it back. Good stiff arm. You were able to see that from number 5. That's Tyler Cunningham. Trying to break through the gap. He swallowed up there was Jackson McDonald Inglis. Seeing a bull rush here from a couple of different Condors as they tried to continue to find gaps in this line for St. Lawrence. Big stretch on the far sidelines. He's around one tackle. He's through and racing up, trying to turn on the afterburner. Still on his feet. And that ball going to come out. And a big run for the Condors. Ball squeaked free at the last moment as he was storming towards the try line. One thing to keep in mind as we have another scrum forming here momentarily. It's not just about the sheer force and sheer muscle of these men. The technique really comes into play as that one is going to be broken up. That one up and will be out of play. Good job from the Condors. They got some space to work. And now through a seam like a hot knife through butter, through the gap. That is going to be number 12. Zach Snyder again with a good run for the Condors as they are knocking on the door. Conestoga drawing ever closer to the try line. St. Lawrence trying to turn them away again. Conestoga moving. And there's a big push. St. Lawrence now with the ball. We are into the 28th minute. That one will stay in play. Tracking it down is Samuels. And he's got it. He can really fly up, but he will offload. Now on the far sideline with some space. That one will be stopped. Again, you've seen the ball get into Carson Briggs' hands a couple times. He can really fly up and down the pitch. Conestoga would love to get a stop here, see if they can swing momentum. Round one and getting through a little bit of the line. Can't quite make out the number. Nonetheless, a good run for the Surge. And a big tackle. Conestoga bounces right back. St. Lawrence going to try the other side. Conestoga ready for it. Bit of a push from one of their front row players. As that was Ezekiel Pepper trying to bust through the seam. Line out on the far side of the field. Be a big momentum flip if Conestoga can try to even this one up before halftime. That's going to be robbery in the air as St. Lawrence gets it back. Threw that one in and out of the hands of the Condors player. Now with some space on the Swords sidelines. He will be tackled. Nice read for the Condors, and the tackle going to be made there by Jackson McDonald Inglis. Now pushing him back even further was Cunningham.
Go, Jackson. Tell baby, let's go. Love it.
We have a knock-on signaled. Players will move towards the near sideline. Thousands of pounds of force. Human epic when these players get set.
Hey! Set! Hey, Black, get in there.
A great push from the Condors, continuing to send the Surge back. Excellent job from Conestoga on that scrum. As the Condors faithful get behind their players, looking to draw this one even. Currently trail by 5.
I like Becky's answer.
Conestoga deep in Surge territory, seeing if they can punch one through. On the line out, Conestoga would love to try to get this one to the hands of one of their ball carriers. Done a great job all season long of really securing the ball. Nicely done there. And now a big push from the Condors. They're still up in the air. Conestoga back with it. A big ruck. That one deemed unplayable, going to set up another scrum. We remain deep in St. Lawrence territory. Conestoga continuing to try to find their first score of the game. Here we go. And the whistle sounds. That will stop play momentarily. Quick little reset. Also, to do it again. Conestoga has some room to work, see if they can find a way in. Couple offloads, nice shed, getting it over, taking it off the bounce. I believe that's Briggs. He's flying in, and Conestoga gets the try. On a burst of speed on the far sideline, Conestoga going to even this one back up.
Try for your Condors, scored by number 11, Carson Briggs.
And it is Carson Briggs. He's got a number of touches so far this season, does the third year. This time he is able to get the try. That is going to be his second on the season. None bigger than that one, as that draws us back even. Samuel's going to be going for the convert. Got a chance to look at him in warm-ups. Quite the leg on this young man, as he was able to go from quite the distance. So he's looking to get it here for the Condors. That one up looking good, and it is good. A nice kick from Samuels. That's going to be his 11th convert on the season, as he continues to be a big component of this Condors squad.
The extra two is good. Scored by number 4.
Conestoga now has the lead. We talked about a momentum shift. There it was. We saw it as Conestoga was able to get a couple of lineouts, win a big scrum, and then they were able to capitalize and finish that drive off. Taken in, quickly offloaded, but that is going to be whistled down. Good back and forth first half of action between St. Lawrence and Conestoga. Both teams on the scoreboard now. Conestoga currently with a 2-point lead as they try to turn away St. Lawrence. There's the line. It's going to be over the head. Conestoga. That one batted back towards their try line. Here comes St. Lawrence. And with a burst of speed, good stiff arm, and there's the offload. Now moving forward, and St. Lawrence is there. Conestoga able to get it out. And will quickly be tackled. That ball into the hands of Chris Leota, who was brought down to the ground. Conestoga seeing if they can break this line.
This was just...
They have some room towards the far sideline. See if they can get it back to Briggs.
So she's got to ride home?
Yep.
So far, St. Lawrence remaining strong.
I hope so.
Ready to resume in that one. A low kick can be attempted and taken now. Conestoga, though, has the ball. They'll be looking to see if they can get on a run. Big tackle there. Now shedding a couple tackles for one of the Condors. The speed at which Conestoga warms up. Really seeing a good push from them late in this first half. Conestoga's new head coach at the helm this year is Callum Gibbons. He's really doing a great job getting the best out of his players. Real players coach for the first year head coach. You can see he just really resonates with his players. And also just gets different perspectives on the sidelines. A real steward of the game. Now with some room to run there is Cristalaw. It's going to be a big tackle. It looked like Caleb Morris was upended. Scrum right in front of the Condors bench. That's 2 minutes of this first half of action. Conestoga up 7-5. St. Lawrence looking for an answer. And around a couple, making a few different Condors miss was Simon Cook. He was able to get deep into Condors territory. A whistle will sound, however. That kick into the Condors bench. That will be halftime. At half, Conestoga gets the try from Briggs, plus the cover from Samuel. They will lead 7-5.
At half, we have Conestoga Condors leading St. Lawrence Church 7-5. Attention fans, if you were the recipient of a rugby ball from one of our staff, please join us at midfield on the pitch to compete in our Condors closest to Clifford contest. Come on out, folks. We have 3 paying participants. Here's how the competition works. When I count 3, 2, 1, you'll kick or throw the rugby ball from the logo and aim to stop the rugby as close to Cliffy as possible. The ball that's deemed closest to the try zone line, or Cliffy, will win one of our Condor contests. Abby, if you could be so kind as give it the A-OK when everybody's ready. Okay. Okay, contestants. When I count down 3, 2, 1, goes. You're going. 3, 2, 1, go. Four. I like that one. That one looks like it's in the lead so far. Oh, that's going to be good. Rolling, rolling. And I think we have our winner. Well done. Congratulations.
You see Carson's big run? That's for you.
So we get set to resume action coming out of halftime. We mentioned Conestoga up by 2, 7-5. We are set to resume. And the kick is away. Conestoga setting up under it. Kicking that one forward. And now here comes number 24 Conestoga. That's going to be James Watson, as he had a good run.
Boy, in there.
And talking with Coach Gibbons in the pregame, the key for his squad today was physicality. Out to the sidelines, around one tackles, and able to hand it off. Conestoga still moving forward. Shedding a tackle, still moving forward. There was Garrett Good. A big, strong effort from him. Knock on going to be called there. Bouncing off of a hand of a Condor. Circling back to our key point on the physicality, is Conestoga a lot of big, strong men on their side, being able to continue to match that and ensuring that they continue to get a good wrap up on a number of these tackles. On the flip side of the field, for the St. Lawrence Surge, talking with Coach Dennis Elstein, it's really focusing on the ball carriers as the team's strength forwards have been exceptionally good. The key to the game for him was the defense, making sure that they have good spacing on their line as they try to stop the Condors offense that has been known to score a number of points. You saw it in that season opener for them. Conestoga has it back. They've got some room to work. Sitting around one tackle, now dragging the defender with them. Nice little juke. Good low tackle and sending him right back. Tackle from Aaron Holland. That's a knock on, but it will not be because it's now with the advantage for St. Lawrence. That one going to be picked up off a hop. And St. Lawrence pushing towards midfield. Real strength for this Condors team. It's just been overall like having a very varied game. As breaking free with some open room, one man to beat, and a nice tackle. He's back up, however, the whistle will sound. As breaking the line was St. Lawrence, a lot of open grass, and a nice tackle to stop that run. That one's sent over the touchline. Now we'll set up for a line out, first of the half. Both of these teams with exceptional speed. It was just on showcase there for St. Lawrence. If you're able to get by, you have a lot of room to run. Whistle sounding. Stopped the play momentarily as that one got to the hands of Tomes. Pass the ball, St. Lawrence has it. Another whistle sounds. A bit of a choppy play here early on in the second half of action. Strong win for the Condors. Then also shedding one tackle, still on his feet. Now will finally be wrapped up and brought to the ground. A couple of nice plays from Sup. Player down on the ground for St. Lawrence. Might have gotten hit in the nose. He's going to be stepping aside momentarily while he gets tended to.
Let me get mad and if you have a song that would make Ready to resume action as the player is injured is helped off to the sideline. We are ready to resume with the scrum.
Hey! Move! Set!
That one, much airtime. It's going to get over the touchline. Are set to go on the lineup. Whistle will sound. Quick little adjustments are to be made. So I just saw something he didn't like. That one up, taking it very cleanly. A textbook line out for St. Lawrence. Conestoga trying to get the push. Number of players from St. Lawrence looking to support. A good juke now, moving and rumbling, tumbling forward was Cook. Couple of big bodies is still dragging defenders now. There was Arsenal. Nearing the try line, St. Lawrence looking to take the lead. Conestoga holding the boat. Big push late in. Big push here for St. Lawrence as they tried to get a try. Gonna head down, rush.
Still not in. That's going to be Arsenal trying. He's brought to the ground. And a try will be made. We'll wait to see who gets credit for that one, as a massive players was in on the play. Seven our score.
St. Lawrence Surge, scored by number 2, Wyatt Johnson Pereira.
Wyatt Johnson Pereira going to be getting credit for that try. It's his first of the season in 3 games played. Is that one up? And good on the convert.
Convert good. The Surge up 12-7.
Nathan Drummond punches that one through.
Number 15.
And now the Surge lead by a try. 12-7 our score. Conestoga will look for an answer. Set to resume. And it will be taken in by the Surge. Now Arsenal will be brought to the ground. Not a lot of passing so far here for the Surge. They just continue to have like almost like a one offload and then immediately try to rush through the line. See if they can catch the Condors sleeping. Actually, setting off a brief stoppage. That one going to head out of play. Be a line out now for the Condors. Conestoga deep in St. Lawrence territory, seeing if they can try to get this one even. Another nice win right over top of an outstretched Surge arm. They have space, a nice little offload, and rumbling, tumbling, still fighting for it, looking for support. And here comes a couple of bodies to push the pile forward. That one getting over to Leota. Conestoga moving with pace, seeing if they can try to get through. That one handed off to Singles. He makes one man miss. Going to crawl a bit forward. Now Conestoga going to try the other side. That one too good. Nice push. Yoda getting in, trying to help his teammate towards the try line. Also good passing as they go towards the touchline. Breaking free! Conestoga gonna get another try on a beautiful run. Will draw us even 12-12.
That's a try scored by your Conestoga Condors, number 13, Eli Sutton.
Sutton going to be getting credit with his third try of the season. And that was a very clutch moment for that young man as he was able to get this one all tied up. 12-12 our score. There will be no kick. We will be resuming action momentarily. (14-7) our score now. I believe that one didn't quite get over the 10-year line. We just come right at midfield. Conestoga currently up by 2 on the surge. Focus at practice for the Condors has been finishing sets. They did a great job on that play. We're able to march down the field and cash in, giving them a lead now. That one going to be... Mr. Will be going over the touchline.
I'm smarter than him. Are you impressed?
The Vikings.
Really, that one in was Fawcett. Tackle. As you can hear players really communicating well on both sides. Racing forward is Arsenal. Name really fitting. St. Lawrence now as they're surging forward. Conestoga trying to keep them at bay. Pushing back hard. It's going to be number 11, Carson Briggs on this side, close to us. The knock on going to be called as Conestoga almost intercepted that one.
Set!
little bit of a high catch, racing forward, going over a couple of different Condors. Nice run. Little misdirection on that play. As St. Lawrence still looking to go forward. That one going to be in the hands of Aaron Holland as he continues to push the momentum. Conestoga gets the ball back with some space. Grabbed and brought down. Conestoga with a nice steal as they now have possession. That could be a key moment in see how this rest of this game plays out. Conestoga still with that lead, can really play in the front momentum and see if they get some one-way traffic going towards the other side of the pitch. We're going into touch.
You go lateral.
Patches sent to Jordan. Conestoga with it. They've got some room to work. Around one, dragging a couple of defenders. It's going to be Tobes again. He's out of it. And racing free, almost free. That one kicked forward, racing after it, trying to get on it. Got it. Will be a try. It will. Taking it forward to Garrett. Good. I'd argue it's Garrett great on that play as Conestoga gets a key try to extend their lead. As Samuels has a pretty straight kick for the convert. That one up and good. Another clutch kick from Samuels, extending the lead 21-12 our score. As Conestoga now the 2-possession game.
Good is good. Scored by number 13, Jared Stone.
Are back underway. Conestoga going to play this one off the hop. It's going to be taken in by number 15, McDonald Inglis. Be falling on that one. believe was good. He's going to be upended. Couple of quick passing plays. Conestoga trying to move forward. Donald Inglis going to be brought to the ground. Conestoga going to try the other side now. A big push, still moving forward. Cameron stuck with a nice play. Conestoga continuing to get a push. That one heading in towards the stands. Be going into touch. Conestoga continuing to try to see if they can extend their lead. Getting a piece of that one. Conestoga able to get it back with some room to run. Breaking a couple of tackles was Tomes. Conestoga draws towards midfield. Will be a knock on. That's good. Had a little bit of trouble securing it, hitting off his hand. Push forward. Conestoga going to win that scrum. Very good. That permanent breaking free and with some room to run. Turning on the afterburners. Still fighting, throwing some stiff arms as Conestoga continuing to move up the pitch. I believe that was going to be Sutton. Go. Good burst of speed from the Condors. They have some room to move. That one sent for Briggs. Briggs trying to get around attack. Getting it over to Good. Good with a good push. Still on his feet. Another big push from the Condors. You've seen it time again. This time Pacha. Over to Briggs. Donald Inglis. He's got it. The team leading fifth try for McDonald Inglis. And that extends the lead, giving a little bit more insurance to board Condors.
Jackson McDonald Ingles.
Jackson McDonald Ingles continues to be a force for this Condors team as he gets another try. Continue to add this lead for the Condors. Now Samuel set for the convert. We'll have a good view of this one. That one up right down the middle as he continues to be money.
Another conversion for number 14, Pierre Samuel.
Looks to lead even further. 7 points on the board for the Condors. They now lead 28-12.
I did actually. No, I have this. I look at this photo. Dad, like, it's like they're gonna age. There's like a. Oh, like it's like yeah, like that. Like dad, there's like right the star side to the star from my side and the Cali star behind my side. Dad just like. Oh my god. Yeah, at least it's like.
Big focus for the practice ahead of this game for St. Lawrence was heavily on their defense, continuing to cut down on the turnovers and capitalize on trying to get their offense momentum. Really having that strong defensive presence can really swing one in your favor. That's where I'm going to break down.
Yeah, you're gonna take it.
So the off and running. We might get that one over to Samuels. It'll bounce in and out of his hands. He is near tackle. That one, I believe, going into touch right in front of the Condors bench.
Yeah. At least it's drivable.
I don't know, right in front of the Condors bench. Taken in, and here comes St. Lawrence. A big stiff arm and will be wrapped up right around midfield. And a clearing kick sent deep into Condors territory. Played off the bounce. Oh, Inglis had it momentarily. There was a battle for it. He will get that one back, but a whistle sounds. Stop and play.
Dad literally, he's like, I was this. I had to stop her. He's like, I was like, yes. Yeah.
That one going to remain in. Played off on a bounce, and here come the Condors. That clearing kick will reach midfield, and now it is into the hands of the Surge. A battle for it. The second time they touched it, that's going to be a knock on. That one bounced through a couple of hands. Set up for a scrum.
One.
But not with that. Oh, yeah. She was the one. Yeah.
So Antonian and Briggs' day are done as they head into the bench.
Seconds in. No slingshot foul. Coach. Play. In early, guys, he's losing the gap. Okay. You guys tight dance. We gotta have the space. All right. To be separate words, to be separate actions. I need to see space from the shoulder. Seconds again. Thanks, guys. Coach. Play. Set. Thank you, Gold.
We are back, and Conestoga has it quickly into their hands. Conestoga moving with some speed right through the gap. It's a foot race. Nobody will catch him. Try scored by the Condors. That's going to be Eli Sutton.
Scored by Conestoga, number 13, Eli Sutton.
On a very quick developing play, breaking down the line, and Eli Sutton saw daylight, green grass ahead of him, and he was able to get the try for the Condors. Now setting up the convert. I believe he missed that one. So our score will remain 33-12. We talked about it earlier. Conestoga really focusing on the physicality. That was their key in this game. But also, you're seeing their speed. You saw it right there from Sutton. You've seen it a number of times, and they have really showcased their legs in this one, being able to get on the ball very quickly and continue to break down this defensive line for St. Lawrence. The knock-on going to be called. That one in and out of the hands of, might have been Tomes. Can't quite make out the number, unless it will be a scrum on the far sideline. Key factor in this game has been the ball security. See, Conestoga done a great job taking care of the ball, which has led to a number of points being able to finish off their sets. We are back underway. A big push again, as you've seen a number of times, just going right at these defenses. Taken in by McDonald.
Back away, St. Lawrence with the ball. And a truculent run, running right through one of the Condors defenders. Line remaining strong. St. Lawrence really pushing that gain line, trying to get that forward progression. And finding a gap and throwing himself right in there. Beautifully done from number 9. Going to be McAnish. McAnish, excuse me. Near the try line, trying to move forward. Still with it is St. Lawrence as they're knocking on the door. Yellow card going to be assessed. I believe that's 2 to Condors. They're back and away, drawing towards the line. Still not quite in. A big battle. I don't believe they got it. Conestoga's defense remains strong as we're into the final 2 minutes of the game. Conestoga up 33-12. Seeing it right there, the physicality remains strong for the Condors as they were able to do a great job protecting their try line under pressure from a very pressing St. Lawrence offense. That one will remain in. Arsenal slips momentarily. He's quickly back, making a couple of people miss. Still on his feet. Hard drive for St. Lawrence. Looking to capitalize that one in and out of the hands. Conestoga falls on the ball. They've got it. Knock-on going to be called, however. We'll stop play. Here we go. Gonna make a quick cut. He's going to be wrapped up. A nice tackle. Conestoga did a good job bringing these surge players right to the ground very quickly. So they'll carry after the contact. Now on the far side of the field, it is St. Lawrence moving forward. Not quite in yet. Still not in. Conestoga continues to remain strong. So whistle sounds. I don't believe they got the try again as Conestoga backed up right to their try line, remaining strong.
appear that St. Lawrence actually did get the try as they set up for the convert now. We'll give them 5 more points. They are up 17 pending the convert. That one up looking good, but it will not go. And the score remains 33-17.
Try scored by number 2, Wyatt Johnson Pereira.
Johnson Pereira is going to have his second try of the game. Kingston native will get a couple more points in the surge cause. Conestoga looking to close this one out. Arsenal has it quickly offloaded. Here comes St. Lawrence. Conestoga looking for a key stop. Trying to get outside. St. Lawrence still with it now. Conestoga has numbers on the defensive side. Moving forward, trying to rip it free. Conestoga looking at that one. Going to be set. 1-2 touch. That will do it. As Conestoga going to improve their record as they will win this one 33-17 over St. Lawrence.
For today's game. Final score, Conestoga Condors.
Big press in that second half for the Condors, gets the job done. And that will do it here from the Fountain Street Complex. Thank you everybody for tuning in. To all of us here, I'm Andrew Kuski. We will see you next time.
Great weekend.
This is more than a recreation facility. This is where you push your limits, break a sweat, and build lasting friendships in a supportive community. This is where you'll feel empowered and inspired to develop lifelong skills for personal and professional achievement. At the Student Recreation Center, we are a community of over 25,000 Condors striving to soar in state-of-the-art facilities. We foster an environment where determination meets opportunity.
We're here to motivate, driving growth, and providing leadership on your journey to a healthier, happier you.
We're a diverse community, fueling our passion with each rep, each sweat drop, and each moment of personal growth.
We are constantly challenging ourselves, pushing our boundaries, and celebrating every personal achievement along the way.
We are the pulse of friendly competition in pursuit of victory and camaraderie through sports and friendship.
We are fierce competitors, where diversity strengthens our bond and enhancing our skills on and off the pitch.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are fueled by determination, teamwork,
And the thrill of victory on and off the field.
We
are Condors.
This is your opportunity to explore our dynamic programming and find the physical activities that ignite your passion. Visit the Student Recreation Center today to join the community of Condors striving to soar on campus.